It's time to rise and shine. Latinas in the house. I think we're gonna have to stand for this. Could we stand? Could we stand and grab your chum-chums? Because we have for you a very special invitation. And it's coming from a far away, exotic place in the world. I need to see arms up in the air. Oh my God, please acknowledge this vibrancy right here. Meet the Latinas. Nadia, I present to you the gorgeous Nadia Sanchez Gomez. From Colombia, a Latina like no other, an international speaker and the president and founder of She Is, an organization you'll get to know in a few minutes that works with playing a really leading role in supporting and creating a better place and productive units. Working with female war victims in vulnerable areas. So she's going to talk about that in just a moment. But most importantly, they're all here. She's here to invite you to go to the Women Economic Forum in Latin America on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of August 2019. Ladies, come on over. Nadia, come. Bring your girls in. Can we meet them?
Okay, let's go. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hello, everyone. Woo! Okay, here is Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Mexico, Costa Rica. And the most important, because it's the only one for this country, Argentina. Thank you so much, Harbin, thank you so much. I'm Nadia Sanchez. I'm a founder of the Cheese Foundation. I'm so happy to stay here. It's my 4th time in India. A year ago, we were bringing the first Latin American delegation, and today we have a 2nd wonderful edition. But isn't well. This year, we celebrate the Women Economic Forum in Latin America. It's the first time with more than 8 countries in Colombia, Cartagena, beautiful city. We hope that you can join us. Thanks, Harbin, for believing in me and showing me the meaning of sorority and making more women believe in this dream. Making love has a universal language. It's no Spanish, it's no English, it's no German, it's love. 10 days ago, I was receiving the Global Democracy Award in Washington, D.C. It's a good feels to be recognized, but the most important, this award is for these women working with me. It's for these women, for this country, victim of conflict. I know that the dreams now is possible. It's just make it happen. So, no more words. I would like to present the different speaker and the beautiful country, and please see you in the Women Economic Forum Latin America, Cartagena, the next August. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. So, first, I would like to invite Pamela Vilela from Peru.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pamela Vilela. I'm Major from Peruvian Air Force. I'm on service now. At the moment, I'm working in UN mission in Central Africa Republic in personal branch. I need to be honest, this is my first time in India and in this kind of events, and I love everything. I would like to say thanks God for this opportunity and my family because they are my big support for every crazy thing that I decide to do. I feel so proud to be Peruvian and be here. I feel so proud to be a military officer and for make a good job in a peacekeeping mission in Africa. But for me, it's an honor to be a woman, an ambassador from my country, from Peru, and definitely I'm so grateful to be here. Let me share with all of you one of my favorite phrases from Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I'm very sure of that. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And see you in Colombia, in the first Women Economic Forum in Latin America. ¡Viva Latinoamérica! ¡Viva Perú!
Mi nombre es Flor Marlene Luna Victoria Mori. Soy del Perú también y soy enfermera y decana del Colegio de Enfermeros en una región, La Libertad, Trujillo, Perú, y hacemos un gran trabajo de proyección social con las mujeres porque apostamos que los pilares fundamentales de fortalecimiento de las mujeres es la educación y la salud. Vista la salud como la promoción de salud, de bienestar y buscar también la felicidad en las personas. Trabajamos en la prevención también de algunas enfermedades. Por ejemplo, enfermedades que tenemos los países subdesarrollados, como es la tuberculosis y el cáncer, que es una enfermedad que agobia a nivel mundial. El trabajo que hacemos es con mujeres, con los jóvenes y también trabajamos mucho con los niños, porque el enfoque que nosotros manejamos es el trabajo con las familias. Creemos que trabajando con la familia, nosotros vamos a poder empoderar tanto a las niñas como los niños en el respeto de ambos. Rescatando las familias, vamos a ir reimaginando nuevos espacios para el trabajo y el desarrollo de las mujeres en ese empoderamiento que nos va a dar visibilidad y trascendencia. Muchas gracias y nos estamos viendo en Cartagena el 1, 2 y 3 de agosto. Gracias.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gabriela Quesada. I'm from Chile. It is a great honor for me to be here today at this annual meeting of the Women Economic Forum, among you, all distinguished leaders from around the world. And it is yet more meaningful since I come here with She Is Foundation, one of the most inspiring initiatives that I had the chance to get to know in my short diplomatic career. I entered the Academy of Diplomacy in Chile with the, some might say, foolish or even naive aim to contribute in making Chile, my country, that narrow piece of land, narrow and long piece of land in the south of the planet, this is the flag, a better place to live and share, and the idea to get involved in the process of establishing peace as our starting point. Of course, this was sometimes questioned by friends that are very disappointed with politics and even more with the human nature due to everything we know is going on in our world. Although diplomacy is literally a beautiful and exciting journey, there's no doubt that there has been an historic underrepresentation of women in this career path everywhere, in every foreign service, in every country. In the case of Chile, this lack of women in the service was mainly related to the traditional roles assigned to them and due to the negative connotation of supposedly feminine characteristics that made us no good for the job. However, the incorporation of women was a straightforward analog of the broader feminist struggle to win civil, political, and economic equality in Chile. This was undeniably important. Women's participation is a game changer, and we all know that. Women change the political discourse and bring diverse ideas, priorities, knowledge, and expertise to current political paradigms, helping to achieve what I wanted to when I first started the diplomatic career. But there are things that still hit us all, because the advance of women in diplomacy has been exceptionally slow, much more than in other professional fields, because she is too emotional, she is too sentimental, she is too lacking of authority. I think you all here know what I mean. In 2017, I was posted to Costa Rica, where I served as Consul of Chile in San Jose. Although it was a wonderful experience, these obstacles I'm talking about were there, very, very present. However, I learned something that had more value. It will change, and it is changing. I had the chance to meet Nadia Sanchez, and she is, and I didn't only learn about conviction, resilience, and dreams coming true. I learned and realized that together we're going to make that change happen. Working together made me see that. Partnerships and collaboration among governments, parliamentarians, civil society, unions, other societies, countries, etc., are all part of the game board in which we are all playing to achieve gender equality. Today, she is a key partner with whom it's easier to accomplish many objectives in different areas, but they ultimately lead to gender equality. Here, I would like to highlight she's tireless commitment to supporting and advocating for women and the role they play in securing and promoting women's economic empowerment, not only in Colombia, but in Peru, Panama, Costa Rica, and so on. As a diplomat, as a woman, as a human, I'm optimistic. Events like this, like the Women Economic Forum, greatly contribute to what is so essential and sometimes so invisible: partnership, working together, connecting, support between us, among us, women. That's the best way to make the change. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it is coming. Thank you very much. And yes, see you in Cartagena de Indias, Colombia, for the Women Economic Forum in Latin America, to continue to be part of the change. Thank you very much.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Priscila Solano. I'm from Costa Rica. 45 years ago, people said, I'm sorry, but your kid is not going to live. She's going to die because she's not going to make it. And 45 years after that, I'm here in the World Economic Forum. This is not a coincidence. This is what it was meant to be, because we women are meant to be strong, are meant to be leaders, and are meant to be here. That's how we do things in life, when we have a purpose and we follow it. And no matter what, the only signal I gave to the doctors was that I was screaming all the time. And they said, it can't be. This little baby, she's going to die, but she still screams. Well, I have always screamed, and I will ever scream. But scream for the good things. Scream for the rights. Scream for the human. Scream for love. And that's how we do it. I'm here because of Nadia, because of Catalina, because I didn't know that this was going to be such a magnificent event. Thank you, Dr. Hareen, for this wonderful, wonderful event that brings us all together. And I have just great things to say, that the best is yet to come. The best is going to be in Latin America World Economic Forum in Cartagena, because we, in the other side of the world, have a lot to say. We have suffered a lot, very different ways, but we have gone through a lot of challenges, and we've made it. We've made it to here. We'll welcome you there, and please, always, always keep moving. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Natalia from Colombia. First, I want to say that I am happy to be here. It is a unique opportunity to dialogue with women from all over the world and to share my experience and make know what women do in Colombia and Latin America. In our region, women have taken important steps to claim our rights and empower ourselves in different scenarios. We know that there are still many challenges to achieve the equal participation of women in the political, scientific, economic, and social fields. Gender equality is increasingly a priority in the agendas of governments, which finally begin to understand that closing the gap is a fundamental factor in obtaining a sustainable future and society with an excellent quality of life. From my role as a teacher, I believe that education plays a fundamental role in empowering women not only in Colombia and Latin America, but throughout the world. This education begins from early childhood. Here it is important to reflect on the prejudice, sense, and meanings that women begin to build up about gender roles. Likewise, it's necessary to promote critical thinking, inclusive games, and teach children that everyone can do all the tasks within their possibilities. Thank you.
Ahí está muy bien. Buenas tardes con todos. Mi nombre es Catalina Cajías. Yo soy de Ecuador, país rico en biodiversidad y cultura, conocido como la mitad del mundo. Y yo, orgullosa de ser ecuatoriana y de ser mujer. Me da muchísima alegría estar en India. Para mí es un honor compartir con mujeres como ustedes que han tenido gran trayectoria, que tienen grandes historias que contar, mujeres valientes. En este auditorio estoy yo feliz de ver tanto talento, triunfos, logros empresariales y de liderazgo femenino. Es un honor todavía para mí más grande compartir con mujeres que están dispuestas, al igual que yo, a seguir aprendiendo, a seguir abiertas a las posibilidades de crear nuevas cosas. Trabajo desde los 7 años para ayudar a mi madre y educarme. Yo crecí en un ambiente donde no tenía las mismas oportunidades como el resto. Yo sentí la soledad y una falta de apoyo, pero aprendí que cuando me enfrente a esos obstáculos, escribiría mi propia historia. Por eso, el mensaje de esta tarde para ustedes es que cuando se sientan solas, cuando duden, piensen en su poder interior, piensen en su fuerza, porque dentro de cada una de nosotros, de ustedes, vive una líder que está esperando que la despierten. Miren a su alrededor, inspírense de todas aquellas mujeres que han cambiado la historia. Piensen en que cada uno de ustedes tiene el potencial para lograr grandes cosas. Por eso es tan importante cada oportunidad de conocernos, a valorar las experiencias que se nos van presentando, porque al final no competimos contra las mujeres, pero tampoco competimos contra los hombres. Entendí que competimos contra nosotros mismos, con nuestros comportamientos. ¿Para qué? Para ser mejores. No podemos hacer con otros lo que no podemos hacer con nosotros mismos. Una líder es capaz de cambiar su propia vida y modificar para influir en otras personas. Yo contribuyo para mi país, a nivel de Latinoamérica también, para que más mujeres puedan alcanzar su potencial, inclusión, el liderazgo comprometido. Creo firmemente en invertir en la mujer. En el mundo actual, el talento es lo más importante, es más importante que nunca. Es el que hace surgir nuevas ideas, más aún en un tiempo que tenemos de desarrollo, de innovación. Cada día la vida nos da la oportunidad de creer, de crecer en nuestros atributos, en nuestros comportamientos. Es encontrar lo diferente, lo relevante, lo especial que hay en ti para compartir con los demás. Inspiren a quienes van detrás de ustedes, que al final de los días, cada paso que den se convierta en huella. Gracias a She Is Foundation, principalmente a la CEO, Nadia Sánchez, por ser el punto de conexión en el Women Economic Forum, y a Harvey, mi admiración total y absoluta por su capacidad de conectar, promover la hermandad mundial. Muchas gracias.
Good evening, everyone. So we are many, and I think I'm more or less in the middle. I'm seeing you, some of you already like this, like, okay, how many years to go? So I will give you a break, just 1 minute. Please stand up. Yes, please, please, please. Interlock your fingers and stretch. Inhale, look up. Take a very deep breath. Yes, exhale. Bring your arms down. Very good. Now interlock on your back. And again, inhale, look up. Open your chest. And exhale, look down and release your head. Chin to the chest. Thank you. You can sit down. Thank you very much. So I'm Ana Laura Lloveras. I'm from Argentina, but India is my second home. Yes. Thank you so much. I feel so blessed to be here and to be able to enjoy Mother India and Mother Ganga. I live in Rishikesh, so it's a blessing. All right. I'm also very happy to be here in this forum today. I'm very happy that the theme of the forum is equality. I believe that differences is what could create conflict. To see each other different as the other one is what could create conflicts. When we see each other as an opponent is when we want to compete, when we want to win, right? When we have fear, when we want to set the other one down instead of really cooperating and enhancing each other. So I also believe that all these differences start in our mind first. That's why, sorry, but actually, Of course, we are different, men and women, we are different. We all know that, body is different. But the mind is not different. We all have a mind, we all have illusions, we all want, at the end of the day, to have, to feel fulfilled, to feel happy, to go to sleep in ease, right? So really to connect with the other person with this, from this side of equality, and not to compete with each other, I think that is what will bring us to something bigger and to peace. As we believe division and conflict starts in our mind, it is in our mind where we, World Peace Initiative, aim to find the solution. The way our mind looks affects the way we see the world. If our mind is full of anger, we will see the world through lenses tinted with anger. So we will perceive division and we will find conflict. If our mind is peaceful, this is how we will perceive the world and people around us. By being aware of our mind and training it, human beings can actually choose which lenses to wear, and so we have the power to choose peace, which will bring compassion, cooperation, and better understanding. In World Peace Initiative, we envision sustainable change happening when each and every one of us towards their own self-development. Thus, we have created free and accessible tools for the empowerment and well-being of individuals worldwide, regardless of age, race, religion. Real empowerment does not come from anger or believing that the other one is, so that we are better than the other ones. Real empowerment comes from bringing the best out of others. Thank you.
Hola, hola. Hola. Estamos despiertos. Bueno, mi nombre es Lina Arbeláez, soy de Manizales, Colombia. Trabajo en una universidad. Y quiero contarles que es la primera vez que estoy en India. It's my first time in India. Es la primera vez que participo del UEF y siento que es un regalo que me ha dado la vida. Encontrarme primero con la delegación de Latinoamérica ha sido espectacular para mí. Muchas de mis compañeras no las conocía y no sabía qué hacían. Y otro regalo es estar acá y conocer tanta gente tan maravillosa que hace tantas cosas tan lindas que nos pueden servir para cambiar el mundo. Es importante contarles que trabajo en emprendimiento. Mi misión es trabajar en emprendimiento. Llevo 15 años en la universidad y llevo 25 años trabajando en el tema del emprendimiento. Y pues voy a decir unos términos que solo van a entender mis compañeras. Para lograr esta misión me toca viajar en chiva, burro, chalupa, en cualquier tipo de transporte para poder llegar a personas que son víctimas, que son desplazadas, que tienen problemas de todo tipo de violencia, para poder llegar y ayudarles a salir adelante. Para nosotros el emprendimiento y para mí el emprendimiento es una oportunidad muy grande de crecer, no solamente desde el punto de vista económico, sino desde el punto de vista social, pero sobre todo la riqueza espiritual. Transformamos la vida de las personas para que cada vez puedan ser mejores. Hay un tema súper importante y es que cuando convencemos a la gente que esto que hacemos es importante, hemos logrado unir 14 aliados estratégicos desde el sector público, privado, académico, para nosotros llegar y poder hacer esa misión que tenemos tan grande de llegar a tanta gente en Colombia y en el mundo. Me siento muy feliz de estar acá. Creo que hay regalos en la vida, creo que este es un regalo que me correspondía con lo que hago. Estoy muy emocionada. Muchas gracias.
Good evening, India. In Spanish, buenas noches, India. I would have liked to tell you my personal story. Instead, I chosen to tell the story of a collective group of Latina women in technology. So I would like to start asking you, do you know who Katie Bowman is? A few days ago, the world saw for the first time a photography of a black hole. Imagine that. In 1969, Margaret Hamilton, another computer scientist, led the software developing project that took the men for the first time to the moon. So it seems nowadays a trend to talk about the need of closing the gap of women in technology, working and studying science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, whose number now is 26% of the workforce of the world. And in Latin America, it's just 15%. Means that only per every 10 workers, 2 are women. And it's a direct proportion in the classrooms. Women chosen STEAM careers, science and technology, engineering, mathematics programs. I do believe that technology is a tool, a powerful tool to change the world. We are living in the 4th industrial revolution. We're now, and most of you now, are connected through a mobile phone, maybe through a computer. We are able to access to information and to any kind of knowledge just with a click. But it's not the lack of some women in Latin America. So I funded an NGO, a nonprofit organization, 3 years ago called Geek Girls Latam, because we believe that if we empower with technology women and girls, not necessarily belonging to a certain economic or religious or social economical status, because technology has no gender, technology has no religion, no race, doesn't distinguish who is using it, but is now distinguishing who is creating, who is changing the world through technology. And women are not being part and are not an active actor in the creation of technology. So my message today for you is to help us support this girl and these women in Latin America to help them become the next astronaut, the next scientist, the next women in technology creating technology with purpose. So don't forget to get geekgirlslatam.com and help us and support our job, because we really believe that women deserve technology, deserve creating good technology. Thanks a lot.
Who's next? Woo!
Okay. I'm very happy to stay here, spend time with a beautiful woman from all the world. I'm proud to represent my country, Ecuador, a beautiful place located in the center of the world where women face new challenges. Every day we fight for gender equality against violence toward women in favor of women's empowerment. I'm a commercial engineer, a specialist specialized in finance, and my professional career has been in banking. I work in the best bank in Ecuador, in which 62% of the employees are women, and 48 hold management positions. From my role as a manager of an office, I have had the opportunity to know different sectors of the economy, and the 47 of the bank's clients are a woman. I'm proud of them. And I have to say you that the woman will be strong. Above all, we must inspire change and evolution. Alejandra.
Alejandra, that was so beautiful.
Okay. Uno minuto. Hello, everybody. I'm Giovanna. Yeah, hello, India. I'm Giovanna Uvidia. I'm from Ecuador too, and I'm really happy here sharing these experiences with these wonderful women. It's really amazing. See how we are doing this really good, girls. Really, really good. But you know, we have to keep like this. We have to keep doing this. I always think that as a woman, we need to have our DNA. And you know what is our DNA? Talking about all of us, to be brave, to serve each other, being leadership, and empower ourselves. It's really, really easy to recognize strong women are the ones who help each other instead of tearing them down. So we are here. We are strong women. And our mission is to communicate that to the world, to help between each other, and to help all the world. Look, from different countries, from different cities, and we're doing it great, girls. Really, we're doing it. To finish it, my minute, remember, no one else is like you, and that's your superpower. Thank you very much.
Hi, everybody. I am the last one. Woo! And why it's the reason? Because I am the last one. My name is Gisela Rubach. I am a proud Mexican. I am a political consultant, and the reason because I am the last one is because I am the real power behind the power. That's the power I have as consultant, not only in Mexico, in all Latin America. I have managed more than 400 campaigns, election presidents, governors, mayors, senators, representatives, and that's my passion since 36 years, and I work all the time with perception. Could you please stand up? All stand up, please. Take your right arm and hand. Could you put this? This means, well, it's nice, it's okay. Chicas, could you take it slowly to your chin, please? Thank you. This is the chin. What I have made with you is exactly what we made in the political campaign. We want, as consultants, that you see what we want to see and not what you really hear. You have made this movement with your eyes and not with your ears. Thank you.
I would like to thank the Latin American delegation for their beautiful, vibrant energy and for leading the Women Economic Forum in Colombia. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a huge round of applause for the sheer energy and beauty. And since we are running short of time, we have presented the awards to them already, and we will do a group picture to honor this felicitation. We need a round of applause from all of you here. Give us some love, everyone.
Thank you so much, Latinas, for all the vibrancy you bring.